All right, first off, apologies for the sound. It might sound a little weird. Had a little trouble with the sound and the recording, so I'm back to using the Elmo mic, which isn't as good. Too bad. Last time I had some music playing for you, huh? Anyway, this is my Micah video because Micah was brave enough to say, hey, I don't remember how these work. Can you help me? Okay, so again, these TangleTables, they're kind of fun. They're kind of like it's a puzzle type of multiplication chart, right? You guys know a multiplication chart along the outsides, you have numbers, right? In order 1 through 12, 1 through 12. And then the inside, if you connect the horizontal line with the vertical line, if I go from 5 and go all over to 25, that's 5 times 5. If I go 7 over to 21, that's 7 times 3. Okay. You're going to do the same thing with the TangleTable, but you're working backwards first to try to find out what are the numbers that go along the top horizontally on the left side vertically that fit. And then when you find the numbers that fit, then you could fill out the rest of the table. Okay. So again, these numbers along the outside, along the border, the vertical on the left and horizontal on the top, these are the factors, right? And everything inside the square here, those are all products of those factors. So here I have a product that's 12 and a product that's 30. I'm looking for a number that goes into both 12 and 30. I know 3 goes into 12 and 30, right? I know 2 goes into 12 and 30. I know 6 goes into 12 and 30. So I can do any of those three numbers, or I can't do any of those three numbers. One of those three numbers is probably going to fit here, right? But I can't have a 2 here because 2 times 6 is 12, but 2 times what is 30? That would have you a 15. And the requirement of all the numbers here is going to be 1 through 10. I can't have any number bigger than 10. So I can say, okay, well, 2's not going to work. Well, 3? Well, I can have 3 times 4, and I can have 3 times what is 30? 10. 10 works there, huh? However, the next thing I want to do, if I do have a 10 up here, will it also possibly work for this? And it won't, huh? Okay, so I'm not going to put a 3 here because that would force a 10 here, and a 10 doesn't work. Okay, what were my other choices? 2 won't work, 3 won't work. What's another factor that's common for 12 and 30? 6. If I put a 6 here, I can have a 2 here. And 6 times what is 30? 6 times 5. Will 5 be possible for here? Yes. And then if I put a 5 here, 5 times what is 25? That's going to be a 5. Will 5 work with the other? That's possible, right? 5 times what is 30? 6. Will 6 also work for this number down here? Yes, it will, huh? 6 times what is 12? 2. Will 2 also work here? Yes. 2 times what is 2? 1. Will 1 work here? So the dominoes start falling, okay? So you have to use some logic. You have to know you use your knowledge of math and factors, and then you go ahead. Now, I started there. Let's start somewhere else so we can get a better idea again. How about if we start with this, 32? What numbers go into 32? Well, I know 1 times 32, right? It's even, so I know 2 times 16, right? 3 won't go into it because 3 plus 2 is 5, and 3 doesn't go into 5. 4 does, though, right? 4 times 8, huh? And the only numbers between 4 and 8 are 5, 6, and 7. 5 won't go into it. It doesn't end in 5 or 0. 6 won't because 3 wouldn't, and 7 won't. Okay, now of these, the only pair that could fit both on the horizontal and vertical are 4 and 8. So I'm thinking a 4 or an 8 is going to go here. Okay, now if I put the 4 here, I can do 4 times 8 is 32. But what's going to happen here? I'm going to have 4 times 20. I can't have a 20. So I'm going to put the 8 here and the 4 here. And let's just double check it works everywhere else. Does a 4 fit down here? Yeah, I can have 4 times 10. It's 40, right? Does an 8 work here? Yeah, I can have 8 times 10 is 80. Okay, if I have a 10 here, does it work over here? Yeah, 10 times what is 80? 8 times what is 32? And again, I'm starting to get more and more factors, okay? 10 times what is 4? I got all these, got those. 4 times that, okay. 8 times that. Okay, so I'm looking for another pair that works, huh? How about 21? What number is going to 21? Well, I know 1 times 21, but those won't work because I can't have a 21. 2 won't because it's not even. I know 3 times 7 and nothing else, right? No 4, 5, or 6. Okay, so I'm looking for a 3 and a 7 here. Okay, does 3 go into 63? Yes, but how many times? I would have to have 3 times 21. So I'm going to put the 7 here because I can do 7 times what is 63? 9. 7 times 3 is 21. Does 3 go into this? Yes. 3 times what? 9. Okay. Does 9 go into this? Yes. 9 times what is 63? 7. Does 7 go into this? Yes. 7 times 3 is 21. 3 times 9. So I'm filling in more and more of these. Now, the goal is to not just have the top row and left column, but everything in sides. So I have a 9 here and a 10 here. I can fill in this box. What goes in this box? 9 times 10. Okay. I have an 8 here and a 9 here. What goes in this box? 9 times 8. And if you don't know these facts, you got to kind of have this composition book handy so you can have that multiplication chart. Okay. But if you know your facts, it's a good little puzzle, then a little practice. If you don't know your facts, it's going to help you learn your facts, right? It's a good thing to do. Okay. Plus, it's a little puzzle problem, kind of fun. All right. Have fun with the rest of this. Don't forget the easiest 3 points like I did. And again, we will see you mañana on Aloha Thursday.